name is Johanna Radechovsky. I am 27 years old and I have studied the Bachelor and Master of Media and Communication Science, and now I'm a research associate at the IfMK. Yeah, as I've already mentioned, I have already studied the Bachelor, and then it was pretty clear for me that I also want to continue with the Master, because I had the impression that I'm not really ready yet for the working market out there. So I decided that the Master would be a great opportunity for me to deepen the knowledge from the Bachelor and to get some more experience at the university, and then hopefully be ready for the job market. So what I valued the most about my master's studies was that I had a real international environment. I had friends from all over the world, and both in my free time and also in my work time, I had a lot to do with them. I would say through that my English got a lot better. My scientific work got like on a professional level, I would say, and I gained a lot of self-esteem. So you could say that I grew both in a personal and also in a professional way. Okay, I could say that I learned in a way to do project management because, as I said, I worked with international students, always in small seminars and small groups. And at the end, we had results that we were pretty proud of. So in the bachelor studies, you are pretty much a pupil that just does something for a good grade. But here we were really people that were interested in their work and that they were really invested to have good results. And I think we did that pretty well. So although Ilmenau is pretty small, you have a lot of possibilities to engage in your free time. So me personally, I was at a students club for the students television, I would say. So we did different formats. For example, we produced a whole movie, like in cinema length, but we also produced weekly TV shows. So that was something that I did in my free time, but also had some value for my later profession. And on the other hand, in the evening, we often went out to clubs. We have some students clubs here. That's something I also think I could have never experienced in like a big city, because although the campus is really small, we had very vivid community, and you never feel alone here. So the free time could be summarized with always having people around you and feeling welcome and not alone, yes. So in German we have a saying, klein aber fein. Pretty much that means small but very good. That fits very well both for Ilmenau and also the study, because as soon as you are here, you really feels like home. So you don't feel like a small faceless number at a big university. The professors know you, you know the professors, you know your friends. It's not like you meet someone and you never see them again in your life. So that's something that's really something unique for Ilmenau, both for the university but also for your program if you take part at a study here. Yeah, so the funny thing is, I could say that I could use 100% of my studies also for my job. Originally, I was interested in becoming a journalist, but also I can say for journalism, I had a lot of knowledge that I gained from my studies. But now that I'm a research associate, I can say that everything that I learned in my studies, I can also use for my job, because if I don't use it myself, I can teach it to the coming students. As a research associate, I'm foremost a teacher, so every course and seminar that is taught to the students, we do the teaching part in cooperation with our professors. And on the other hand, I'm involved in scientific programs and research projects, and I myself also do some research. I'm working on my doctoral thesis, so I would say these two areas of teaching and researching. The good thing about my job is that I have a lot of responsibility, but on the other hand, I also can manage my own time and work. So sometimes we have to work on weekends, but on the other hand, maybe I can also take my free time within the week. So I'm very flexible, and I also can take part in very important tasks, so the responsibility, but flexible. So if I could tell them anything, I would say consider the choice, because I myself made the choice both for the Bachelor and Masters to study here, and I'm so happy with choosing Ilmenau. It's great here, I feel at home, and I think you can too.
If you enjoyed the video and would like to see more, hit the subscribe button. Follow us on our social media and stay tuned.